I'm going to give folks a few seconds to come on in. It's good to see you. So drop in the chat where you are tuning in from. I love to see who's in the room with me. Welcome in, welcome in. All right, so here's what we're doing today. Okay, so I'm a chef and I love cooking for people. You know, there's something about feeding people, about feeding somebody a good meal that I don't think I'll ever get tired of. And that's a really big thing for me. But I'm also called to something else. Um, I walk with women who are healing from betrayal in their marriages. So black women, women of color, women who've been carrying a kind of pain that the world doesn't really know how to sit with. And I get to be one of the people who sits with them. So I've got two callings, cooking and healing. And for a long time, I was trying to do both at full speed. Every single day, I was trying to do the cooking and the helping, and it just wore me out. It will wear you out too. So today, I want to share how I actually run this business, okay? How I run it now. So it's how I stopped trying to be everything at once and started moving in seasons. So I have 2 to 3 months on one and 2 to 3 months on the other. And how that one shift changed everything for me. So if you're somebody who feels like you're being called to more than one thing and you're wondering if something's wrong with you because you just can't pick one thing, then stay with me because this one's for you. Um, and if there's anything that people want to share right now, if there's any questions that you have, I'm here to answer those questions. Um, but until then, let me know where you're coming in from. Where are you coming in from? Let me see you. Let me know where you are. I am originally from Chicago. I was born and raised in the inner city on the south side of Chicago. And but I've been in Minnesota now for about 33 years, something like that. But yeah, so this stretch that I'm on now, this is for women who are, as far as my program goes, it's for women who are in the throes of marriage betrayal. It would help if you're a Christian woman or a woman who loves God and believes in the Word of God, because that's where we get our most of our healing from. And we have prayer times. We have things that we do in order to get that healing going. Like to even before you start the program, my goal is to help you get prepared, to help you become prepared for the program and not just throw you into the program. So it's a Healing Souls Together program, and it is there for you to figure out like how you can get closer to God, get to know yourself better, because I know for me, I needed to figure out some things that I could do better going forward in relationship with myself, with God, with others. And I learned those things, and they really helped me a lot. I don't know where I would be mentally if I hadn't joined this program. And so after I graduated the program, I told my mentor at the time to that I would reach back and bring other women with me. And so that's what I'm doing. And since I have been trying to meld this somehow into my cooking, which, like I said, I love to do, I do some catering here and there. I'm a home baker, cottage foods baker. And I just decided to, fuse these two together because they go together. Food and healing totally go together. And so, yeah, if anybody has any questions, just let me know. Maybe I'm not doing something right because I don't see any. Um, I don't see anybody's comments or anything like that. Don't be afraid. You can say hi. I mean, I know this could be a rough time for a lot of women, especially if you're just now finding out about certain things that have happened in your marriage and you're looking for someone to say, I believe you. That was my thing. Like, even the religious organization that I was attending at the time, people didn't want to listen to me, didn't believe me because, you know, patriarchy. I'm just going to leave it at that. Um, so if you guys want to reach me, I have a website, which actually I'm tweaking a little bit because instead of it saying Hope for Spouses program, it's going to be the Healing Souls Together program. So for maybe a day or two, you might see Hope for Spouses, but know that it is the same, um, not the exact same program because mine is made uh, specifically, but not totally. Everybody's welcome. But I'm focusing on underrepresented women, black women, and women of color so that I can go for grants and things like that to help people pay for this program if it's something that they might have a hard time paying for because a lot of women are financially abused coming out of these relationships where yeah, they're just left with almost nothing. That was my situation where I had to get a full-time job after raising my 5 kids and not having to work full time and then having to be like the sole breadwinner was very, very stressful. And I also have a book that I'm going to start reading through. Yeah, I'll share it. The Financial Fitness God's Way, or the Lord's Way, same thing. And this woman here, Holly Hollister Smith, she actually is my tax lady, but she wrote this book and I bought it and it's just very good at helping you with your finances, which I believe that your relationship with God and your finances are two of the biggest things that you need. Um, well, I'm not going to say that everybody needs because everybody's coming in at different places. I want people to come in where they are. You can come in as raw as you need to. You can come in as um, wherever you are. I mean, if you have something that you just want to share with people. So if you go to healingsoulstogether.com, you'll see a link where you can come into the community either right away or you can jump on a call with me in order to learn about more how to get into the actual program. So, yeah, I think that is, unless I am not doing something correctly, I'm thinking everybody can hopefully hear me. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can see any comments or anything like that, because I really do not see any. But whoever was here, hopefully you saw something in this that caught your ear. Try to come and find me. Um, you know, and let me leave you with this, okay? Because I know somebody's probably watching this who's having a hard time um, just opening up. So if you're sitting here watching and you've been feeling like you scattered, or like maybe God gave you too many gifts, can't figure out how to hold them all, I want you to hear me. You're not scattered. You're seasonal, okay? Because that's why I started out with like all these gifts I have. I do have more, but I needed to mail these two. And so there's a time for one of those gifts. There's a time for the other. And the wisdom is in knowing which season you're in and giving that season what it needs without feeling guilty about, what you're not doing right now. So I run these two things, the Healing Souls Together. It's a program, and that's where I walk women through the work of healing from betrayal. And Roxy's Healing Kitchen is the community. And that's where we gather, where the food and the fellowship live. Play on words, but both of them matter. Both of them are mine, and I don't have to pour into both at the same intensity to be faithful to either one. So, wherever you are today, if you're a chef, a healer, a mama, a builder, a woman with three callings on her shoulders, give yourself permission to move in seasons. So, if today landed somewhere for you, drop a heart in the chat so I know. And if you want to know more about the program or come sit at the table in the community, the links, they'll be in my bio. I'll see you next time. Be blessed. Take care, everyone. I gotta figure out how to turn this off. Alrighty.